During the alterations to the Ratcliffe Centre, the builders found this under the floorboards. It's a rather mouse-eaten copy of the News Chronicle dated July the 6th, 1931. To our eyes, it makes an interesting first draft of history. I think you can describe the News Chronicle as a liberal newspaper, both with a big L and a small l. It was owned at this time by the Cadburys, the Quaker family of chocolate fame, and edited by Tom Clarke, later to have a beneficial impact on the training of journalists at King's College London. The headline reads, "Germany honours our navy," and relates the news of a visit to Kiel by British warships. It appears to have been a great success, thanks in part to an extended shore leave given to the British tars, and the newspaper records hundreds of convivial parties lasted through the nights. At midnight, the whole of the town was in a state of extreme hilarity. The dance halls, cafes and bars filled with the seamen of both nations and civilian friends of both sexes. Sailors, eh? On page 9, however, there's a small glimpse of a storm brewing. News of a raid on the Munich headquarters of the Nazi Party as the authorities tried to enforce the ban on political party uniforms. Compared with newspapers today, pictures are noticeable for their rarity, and the design is basically up and down over a 7-column grid. The advertising is tremendously interesting. This was the heyday of the grand department stores, and the Chronicle carries summer sales ads for Barker's, Gamages, and Swears and Wells, amongst others. A sablet coat for 5 guineas? Join the queue, madam. Also of note are the classified ads, a great money spinner for a newspaper, where you can find a house, find a business, or find a job. Let's not forget that at this time the Times put its classified ads on the front page. Some things, however, don't change. In the middle of an appalling recession, there were worries about industrial recovery, about the declining value of wages, and how to deal with feral youth. The News Chronicle closed in 1960 when it was rolled into the Daily Mail. The only memory of it survives in Max Bygraves' 1974 lyric for My Childhood Days. King George wore a monocle, we read the News Chronicle, back in my childhood days. I'm sure we've seen worse obituaries.